Hello everyone, this is me again, your teacher Russell, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will continue teaching you the third part of me teaching Filipino or Tagalog to my foreign friends. Okay, so last time I taught you the words and expressions or sentences that you can use when talking about breakfast. So today we're going to continue talking about another situation. We started with breakfast. Definitely we're gonna talk about lunch, okay? So in the Philippines, we actually normally have lunch at around 12 noon to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I will introduce some words and expressions and sentences that you can use when talking about lunch. First, let's talk about the word lunch. What is lunch in Filipino? Lunch is tanghalian. Okay, we say tanghalian. Tanghalian. For example, you want to ask your friend, hey, what are we going to eat for lunch? Then, in Filipino, you will say, anong gusto mo sa tanghalian? Anong gusto mo sa tanghalian? Anong gusto mo sa tanghalian? So, it means what food do you want to eat for lunch? Okay? So your friend will say, I like adobo. In the Philippines, adobo is a very, very popular Filipino food. Well, personally, I like adobo very much. So your friend will say, I like adobo. I like adobo in Filipino is gusto ko ng adobo. Gusto ko ng adobo. You have to take note, this word gusto means like, or in English you sometimes say, I love to eat adobo. I like to eat adobo. That's pretty much the same in English, right? For native English like you. But in the Philippines, love and like has somehow a different usage in a sentence. So when you say gusto, it literally means like, okay? So when I say I like adobo, gusto ko ng adobo. Gusto ko ng adobo. So, yeah, that's how you are supposed to say it. What if your friend likes another dish? Let's say sinigang. In my country, sinigang is also a very popular food. I'm gonna show a picture here. That is sinigang. By the way, I forgot to show a picture of adobo. So here, there we go. That is a picture of adobo. Going back to sinigang, okay, sinigang can be sinigang fish, or it can be a sinigang shrimp, it can be a sinigang pork, or other people even cook sinigang chicken. So it really depends on a person. Well, yeah, it's very popular in my country, and it tastes a little sour because it has that sour ingredient from a tamarind. Yeah, so some people, they actually put natural tamarind in that dish. But these days, we already have a lot of powder, so we can just buy it from a supermarket, and then, yeah, just people put it there. And, yeah, it's done. It's sinigang. So, yes, you can say, I like sinigang. Gusto ko ng sinigang. Gusto, again, is like, right? I like it. For example, when you say, gusto kita, it means I like you. Gusto, like, I like you, gusto kita. Okay? Or, I told you before, I explained the difference between ikaw and ka. So again, I told you before, ikaw is placed at the beginning of the sentence, while ka is placed at the end of the sentence. So when you say gusto kita, it means I like you. Ikaw ay gusto ko, it also means I like you. But ikaw ay gusto ko seems unnatural to Filipino people. So yes, you better say gusto kita, I like you. Mahal kita, I love you. Right? So notice kita is at the end of the sentence. In this video, it seems like you're learning Tagalog words from me, but I also make sure that I incorporate lessons that would teach you about a Filipino culture. Unlike in a Korean eating culture, they have a lot of banchan or side dishes, but in the Philippines, we do not have that. So if you eat adobo, it's plain adobo with rice. If you eat sinigang, it's plain sinigang with rice. For dessert, we normally have fruits like bananas, or mangoes. As you know, Philippines is also very famous for mangoes. We even export mangoes in another country. So next time, I will also teach you a lesson about dessert, but for today, let us just focus on teaching you with the expressions that you can say when having lunch with someone. Okay, I will give you a situation. So you and your friend are going out looking for a restaurant, and so you want to ask your friend, "Hey dude, what do you want to eat for lunch? Anong gusto mo sa tanghalian?" Then your friend is undecided. Your friend is thinking, ano nga ba ang gusto ko sa tanghalian? It means, what do I want for lunch? What do I want for lunch? Ano nga ba ang gusto ko sa tanghalian? Gusto ko ng adobo. Gusto ko ng sinigang. I want adobo. I want sinigang. And so, after deciding, you will say, sige, adobo na lang. It means, okay, let's choose adobo. Adobo na lang. Sige, adobo na lang. Okay, sige, adobo na lang. So here's a little trivia. Adobo is actually from a Spanish term, which is adobar. As you know, we've been invaded by Spaniards for, well, I think more than 300 years, 333 years. So most of our dishes are coming from the Spaniards. So yes, that's why we have adobo or adobar in Spanish. And yes, until now, it's still very, very popular to eat adobo. And it's so delicious. It has that soy sauce and vinegar. And for chicken, you put ginger. For pork, you don't put ginger. Yeah, it's very delicious. It's one of my favorite foods as well. So, tara, kain tayo. So like I said in that previous video before, when you want to ask someone to eat, you can say, tara, kain tayo. Tara, kain tayo. So that's how you say it. It's either lunch or breakfast or dinner. You can say, tara, kain tayo. It can either be just snack. So you can always say, tara means come on, kain tayo, let's eat. Tara, kain tayo, come on, let's eat. But if you want to remove tara, it's okay. You can just say, let's eat. Very simple. So I hope that you learned something from this video. Next time, I will be teaching something about words and expressions that you can use for having dinner with someone. And thanks for watching. I hope you click subscribe to support my channel. And please don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll eventually get all my notifications every time I upload a video. Thanks and have a great day.